What's good, me? What's good, you? What's good, chat? Welcome back, everybody. Okay, I'm being silly. Why we're here right now? This is a pretty good thing in the making. Holy crap! I gotta adjust this camera right now. Come on, camera, work with me. Yes. Why are we here? What am I doing right now? The video name should tell enough. I've been wanting to do little things like this for a minute. Everyone always asks me, how you make Cyborg or Echo Wig or Hobie Brown Wig and all these things, and I'm probably never gonna make tutorials for those, honestly. But little things like this, I will gladly do. Before we get into this, I just took my hair down and my hair is poofy. I just took out the braids. We're a little poofy right now. Control the poof. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my hair's all up in my eyes. God damn. I have to jump out the camera again in a second anyways. But yeah, I really wanted to drop this. You guys already know. We rocking with Dispatch. The game is freaking amazing. I would do a whole video on just how much I like that game. But
accidents happen. How do you think the kids got here?
that's not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to give you guys something cool to cosplay from Dispatch, because I came up with a pretty cool idea. Also, it's kind of cool because we're not going to be sitting here the whole time. We're going to be moving around. And what are we making from Dispatch? No, it's not Malevola. Granted that I do owe you guys a Malevola cosplay on TikTok. That's probably never going to happen because I don't like face makeup. Yeah. And no, it's not Chase right now. Chase is coming later. They are going to get that though. W for Chase. I mean, honestly, that's big stuff. But why are we here? What do we want? What do we need? Well, I'll give you that. And what could that be? Well. I'm just saying. It's a feel, it's a look. Wait a minute. We can. Where is it at, real quick? Where are my bad boys? I got them somewhere. Get over here. I put like using this for Hog's cosplay, and I put this little foam over it. But thank God it was hot glued, so it's easily rip off. So I can still have one saved. Got it. Not bad. Not great either. Anyways, yeah, got the headset. Just saying. This is. No one saw that. Okay, stop it. I need to get an actual headset for this. This nigga is trash. But aesthetically pleasing, but also things like really work in their universe and something very recognizable. I feel like the SDN shirts are extremely recognizable, especially with all the people wanting to just cosplay Robert and stuff like that. This is a absolute must. Having this inside your little repertoire of clothing is honestly pretty cool. You just break this out, and honestly, it's a nice little dress-up shirt. But you got a little SDN right there. Goes kind of hard. But yeah, I'll be showing you the whole thing of this is just how to make this shirt, which is really freaking easy. But I mean, I'm gonna treat you guys like you're a baby and like you have no clue how to do any of this or anything like that. It's super easy though, I promise. This will be like one of the easiest tutorials you've ever seen in your life. And we're not just sitting at the computer. It's nice to just sit on the floor. Oh, my light's on behind me. Hold on. All right, so it's cool. You get the reverse side of my computer, which is kind of cool, actually. So this also, I can adjust the camera and everything. That's what I really want to do, so you guys can see the things that we need for this little costume making tutorial. Then you guys get a little close up of the SDN, right? It looks really cool. And yes, this is washable, all that stuff. It'll last something really easy. I'm not gonna make this super long because it's supposed to be really easy, but first thing, you're gonna need some materials. Now, we're gonna start the most basic two things, the shirt and the pants. That's pretty much the whole thing. I mean, I don't have to tell you you need black pants, but also I don't feel like black pants are like necessarily exactly. Anyways, it's gonna fall again. Okay, anyways, take this off because you know it's gonna be too much for me anyways. Get yourself a headset, one that's not falling apart. Anyways. For the pants and shirt, I don't think you even need black pants. You can wear whatever pants. You know, the pants are not important, so I'm not even going to really go into that. But I will, like I said, treat you like you have no idea what you're doing. If you want some nice black pants, it's really good pair for not super crazy expensive. I hate Target, maybe Walmart's better, but these are from Target. I'm not going to cap. but I don't support Target. Anyways, I don't really support Walmart either. So I'm gonna give you the better options where you can do everything all at once for the shirt. Yay, the shirt. Now, these shirts I would not, I repeat, I would not buy something like this from Target or Walmart. Hold on, brightening it up. These shirts, like these literal things, the shirt that I have on, these other three, because I got options. These are all from thrift stores. Thrift stores are really cool, very helpful. They were each like $5. You can get yourself one of these shirts from just a thrift store, including the pants too, honestly. And honestly, you're probably going to get better selection on color and options. For instance, I wanted the long sleeve because I liked Robert's long sleeve rolled up, slightly untucked. This is how I would literally wear the shirt if I was at SDN. No cap. That's why I fucked with Robert. You know, short sleeves. You know, you can have same exact shirt like this one, but short sleeve version, which is really cool. Also from the thrift store. People do, as you see, they have a variety of different shirt styles that they wear inside the SDN. Royd wears a literal polo. So,
what?
not polo. Sorry, not Polaroid. Royd wears a polo. Polaroid is just him in a shirt combined. Okay, anyways. But yeah, Royd wears a polo, which is really cool. Big guy. I feel that he looks like he would wear a polo, right? But yeah, as long as you get like a light blue shirt with a collar, I think it's gonna work. There are many different shades of blue of this though. This is just another one because I couldn't decide. I have color issues. Everyone who knows me knows this. I have a color deficiency. No, I'm joking. I have issues with color, seeing them sometimes, honestly. I mess up a lot on it. It's okay though. I don't admit that I'm colorblind because I just want to try to go through my whole life and pretend like I'm not colorblind. I think for this, because I needed an SDN shirt because I'm going to make it with someone, we're probably actually, so this one is a different color, but I feel like it's going to fit the person better that I'm making this for. So we're going to be using this shirt. It is a little bit different color, but as long as it's all light blue, who really cares? Like dead ass. You can go about how you want. I don't think there's any specific. If you go to Walmart or Target or another nice place that sells nice shirts, it's gonna cost you about like $30 to $40 for one of these shirts. And I think you save yourself about 6 times to 8 times cheaper by getting it from a thrift store. Same exact thing. Anyways, I'm really not trying to sweat up in this. I'm doing good, but I'm scared I'm gonna get hot and sweaty. I don't want my pits to get sweated in this because I gotta make a video on this soon. So I am gonna jump out of the shirt. You need your shirt, right? That's easy. Wherever you want to get that from, doesn't matter. Second thing you're going to need some pins. I brought a whole bunch of variety ones, but I noticed these are all the ones I different tried for this. I should do pins in a second. The reason I'm talking about we had a variety is because the next thing you're going to need is the most important part to make this is some Cricut vinyl. You can get this from a lot of places: Walmart, Michael's, Target, Hobby Lobby, anywhere. Whatever color of red you want, you go with your shade. Like I said, I have color issues. Sometimes it looks orange to me. Sorry to reveal this to you guys. I liked red though. I like the idea of it red. If it's not red, too bad. Mine's is red. I think most of them go with red though. Someone's knocking on the what? Open the door. Open the door. This vinyl, and this vinyl is going to be the most important piece to really completing this and showing you how. It's really easy. I promise you. Don't be scared. I know what you're thinking. This is for Cricut, and yes, you are right. But what does Cricut do? It just melts it. So all you need to do that is an iron. Okay. So far we got the shirt, the vinyl, the iron. Right. These are all things you simply need. Doesn't matter the iron. I just make it work. And of course, a pen and scissors. Now, make sure you get a Sharpie, okay? A Sharpie like this. You want a Sharpie like this, not some fabric marker, not some little kid's Crayola marker, and not in a Sharpie that works. This one won't work, okay? This color no good on red, and no good on red, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna take off the shirt. But yes, the reason that you need this is because this is very slippery material, and this marker is going to be how you like draw it out on here. Don't worry, even if you have no skill to draw or write on this, I promise you, it's super easy. You're gonna be like, oh my God, how have I never thought of that before? You're gonna love these techniques. Like literally, a fumbling, bumbling 3-year-old can do what you're about to do, okay? I promise. So the camera is flipped currently right now because it's not about me right now. I am also shirtless. It's about the work. This is the one that's made. This is the one that we're working with right now, okay? That's what we're working on. Now, let you guys get a little better look. I know you're probably like, damn, Leroy, you really made the SDN look hella clean. I know, I did, and you're gonna make it exactly as clean as this. Do not worry. So, we're focusing mostly on the SDN. So once you got your shirt, move this guy out the way because he's already done. Once you got your shirt ready and primed, priming just means it's just, you know, you're ready to do the work on that. So this one doesn't have a pocket. The one that I finished does. That's all preference. It doesn't really matter because it's all going to look the same. It doesn't, no one's going to be that nitpicky. If they are, tell them back up, they're doing too much. So we're getting to the vinyl. Now what I would do, I think the best way to go about this is your scissors. You need a very nice sharp pair of scissors. These are from Hobby Lobby. But you get them from you get a really good pair from Walmart, wherever. The sharper the scissors, the better. What I did to help me out as well too, we're not gonna get to that part first, but yeah, we're gonna go over there. So, if you don't want to waste time and you want to be really clean about how you do this, one more thing you're gonna need. Honestly, a phone can work, but for me and the way that I liked it, you're gonna need a computer. I'm going to explain why you need a computer, okay? Explain. You're going to need the computer and paper for this part, okay? What you're going to do is you want to try to get a like template before you go and truly iron on the shirt. You are not going to iron on that shirt until you're 100% ready and knowing that, okay, I got this is what I need. So you're going to need some templates, honestly. Also, just to be super clear, you could skip this template part. I am a perfectionist. Like I said, that's why it looked really good. And if you want to be a perfectionist and you want things to go good for you too, I would copy me and do what I'm doing. You do not need this. This part of the tutorial is absolutely optional, to be honest. So if you want to get to straight slapping it together, you can skip this part. I guess I'll give you a little timestamp to skip. But for the people who care about it being really cool, which I hope you all do, you'll copy me. You're going to need tape. Oh my God, I don't know what tape and paper are. You're gonna need paper, scissors, and tape for this small little part, okay? Now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna cut the paper. Wow, Leroy, that was amazingly fast. Boom, right? About a slab like that. Something that you can feel like would fit what you're gonna make for the area of the SDN. Now, this is the cool part. So, you're gonna open your computer and you're not gonna be a gooner and not look up porn. You're actually gonna look up SDN image, right? And it's going to take you, it's going to get you something that looks something like this, okay? Once you have that on your computer, so the reason you want to save this image is because it lets you control how big and how small it is. Yeah, I liked it that size. So from here, if you can't tell, and if you're a really smart person, you probably already see where I'm going with this. You're going to take your white paper and you're going to put it over the SDN. And now look, say you can see it through there. Yeah, you can make exactly that. And you don't have to hold it because you have tape. Yeah, it's like free scanning at home. It's so good, right? Once you got that, you got your tape on there and your paper so you can actually make your template. You'll go and you'll scrabble that guy on there.
A few moments later.
And once you're all scrabbed on, boom, you got it done. You made your SDN template. Boom. Got this, okay? Once this is in your possession, your SDN template, you're not going to use this for anything except measuring it on your shirt so you can know how it's going to fit on your shirt. And if you like that size, if you don't, you can just make another one, right? So that's all this is for. This is a template to help you know, do I like this on my shirt? Let's go see. So now we got our SDN printout, right? I can see if I want it, if I'm liking this size on where I want this placement to be, all that, right? If you like it, cool. If you want to readjust, make another size, smaller, bigger, whatever, you have this option. This is basically giving you a baseline of, I like where that size. Because, yeah, if you don't get a right size and you make it, you just immediately put it on, yeah, it can't go back. Once you iron this bad boy on there, you're done, so. Okay, but now we go to the next part. So we like this size. Now we're gonna come to our vinyl, and we're gonna take our handy dandy little scissors, and I'm just gonna cut out about the amount of space that I used for this template, because we're gonna do that now onto the vinyl, the same exact thing. I could have used the correct Sharpie the first time. I didn't want to. It didn't matter. But now, everything matters. You only need that much of the vinyl. Just that much for this, okay? It'll definitely fit there. I'll definitely hold it, okay? Now, we're going to go and write the SDN on it. Now, another thing, so when you're doing this, if you make sure you know which side is the sticky side for your vinyl. Make sure you know. The blander side should be the sticky side. So this side goes down. This side goes up, okay? And there's a plastic on this as well too. So after you heat this on, you'll be able to peel that off. So you can comfortably write SDN on this, cut it out, iron it on, and peel it off, no problem. And the black mark won't show on there. So you're good there. You're good there. But, so you gotta know which side it's on, because you don't wanna put SDN on this side, because then it'll be backwards. Yeah, don't do that. So here, this is our goal. Yes, you're going to have to put the tape and the vinyl on here. If you can't see your vinyl too good, make sure you turn off the lights in your room. Turning off the light in your room will make the computer light more brighter on the space that you're trying to draw on. Now I can see it a lot better, so I can now get my marker and get the SDN on the red. Another pointer that I want to give you guys, when you're doing the SDN, so it's a little ugly up there, you'll be able to cut out how clean you want it to be. But when you're doing the D and the N specifically, yeah, I gotta make it worth coming to my tutorial, because anyone else could do this, but I gotta make mine special. When you do the D and the N, to make it easier on you, where they meet, keep that connected. Trust me, it's gonna help you a lot for the cutting, and it's gonna help this thing stay very symmetrical. You'll want to keep that D and that N together. Honestly, I'm not doing an amazing job on getting this copied. I'm not super crazy about this, but I know that when I cut it, I'll be able to fix the S right there. It's not clean at all right there. But I'll fix that when I do the cutting. But yeah, make sure you keep that little space together for the D and N. It's going to help you out a lot. Oh, now that you got your SDN markered out, you're going to scissor them. And then boom, I'm not going to teach you how to use scissors, okay? This is not that type of tutorial. If you still don't get that as an adult, you need to go back to kindergarten. Okay, anyways, once you cut out your SDN, there's nothing special. I just cut it out. If this looks really clean to you, I don't know. You'll place it. Boom. Now remember, the S is going to be separate from the D and the N, so that's why I wasn't worried about when I first drawed it out, because I knew it didn't matter. The D and the N, yeah, keep those together. My S is bending up. I don't know. It doesn't matter right now, though. Now, the easy hard part, your iron. When it comes to ironing, you're not going to put this iron on that directly. You need some protection on that. You can't just, you're not going to raw dog this shirt, okay, gang? You're going to put something on top of it. And depending on the material, might be a little difficult, might not. Do not use parchment paper. Parchment paper is this stuff. People like this for some reason. This is for making perler beads. Those over there, my Pokemon perler beads, no. You're not going to use this for this. No. You need something cotton. Get yourself even just a cotton shirt will work. So it gets a good burn. It doesn't need a whole bunch of layer on it. I just let the shirt be, normally sit about 2 layers, right? And you're going to place that onto covering your SDN. We got to make sure it's really make sure you got it where you want it. My S is being too bent, so I'm going to kind of bend against its creases to hopefully help it flatten out some, because I had to bend the S so it would not be so creased, and it helped out a lot. I could give it one more bend on the opposite direction. Trust me, it won't hurt it, to help it lay a little more flat. About like that. That's exactly where I want it. Boom. I'm going to take my cotton shirt now. Pow. Right on top of it. I can still feel where they're placed at under the shirt. I'm going to take my iron, make sure it's warmed up, right? And I'm going to just place it there for a second first to let the heat transfer some from the cotton, right? Let it transfer some. Not really pressing it, just letting it sit, kind of evening out a little bit, right? Just to help it start to sit. I'm going to check where my stuff is again, just recheck. I can even peek under there if I want to. Try not to move it a bunch. And yeah, it's looking good. If I need to adjust it, I can, which I feel like I will do. But other than that, that first press just gets it ready to get heated on. Now, I'm going to really let it do its job now. I'm going to start pressing into it. Not really moving the iron too much because I don't want the letters to move. If I do move the iron, I'm just going to lift and back on. Right? That's all. A little nice press. Make sure you guys get a very good view of what I'm doing here. Right? You can let it sit there because there's no real wrong about how long you let it cook for. More press, more press. Right? Now I'm going to take off and just check again because, you know, this is a lot of work. You want to make sure it's actually working. Yeah, we are sticking and we are going good. So now at this point, it's almost like perfect now. That's where I want it. It's going in good. I'm going to give it the final hard press. Make sure it's good. Boom. Grab them. Heat. Hard. Push. Really make sure it sticks on there. Really give it some like evening out. Some, you know, couple presses. I don't know the exact amount of time I'm supposed to leave it on something. I go for a good, just, you know, couple presses. 3 to 4, you know, push, leave, sit, rub, because, you know, irons are weird. People have them at different settings, different heat things. As long as you're checking your work, I think you're good. Really get a nice warm on there. And then once I feel like I'm comfortable, one more push. Last push and slide. And we should be ironed on pretty damn good there, right? I'll give a couple touches. Definitely feels nice. The corners look good. I'm going to let it sit now. And I'm not going to mess with it for about maybe a minute or two, maybe even more. This is the final part, but after it's cooled down, you should be able to reveal it. Your SDN right there. And for this one, I know it has the black marks. If you remember what I said, there's this plastic covering on there that you'll be able to just peel. Whoops. It has those black marks. Don't worry about that. Like I said, there's a plastic covering on this one. This specific vinyl, make sure your vinyl has it like this too. But I'll be able to peel the plastic, and then there is no black marker on any of those. If you want to make more of these shirts for, you know, friends or people or whatever you may want to make them for, I would keep this plastic because you also have a free secondary template you can use for making these shirts. But like I said, I want to show you how to make it. And I just ripped the D. God damn it. Luckily, this is the second one I made. So, I don't have to have this as a template. I'm good at making them. But I would like to not rip these. I'm doing this with one hand. Hold on. Forgot I have a fucking tripod. Why am I holding the tripod? What is wrong with you, Leroy? What? Oh, just a...
I'll go put it on your floor, but you
No, I need to watch it. So yeah, once you got your SDN perfect on there, you're good to try it on. Once it's finished, you'll be able to try your SDN shirt on somewhere else. So yeah, this is the second one that I made. Mine is right here. And of course, like how much detail you want to, oh Jesus Christ, how much detail you want to put into it. That's you. And like, yeah, sure, the shirt's a slightly different color, but who cares? It's all SDN. That's all we're happy about. Tutorials are pretty easy. That's pretty much it. You get all your materials and you slam and you make a slamming SDN shirt. Dude, it's honestly such a great thing, such an easy thing. I love they dropped this, and I love how easy it is to make. They have very cool stuff, and I like the look. It's a simple, you know, you feel dispatchy, but you feel kind of cool. I like the look. Don't be scared. Get those few materials. Make yourself an SDN shirt. Have something fun. You know, it looks great. Very recognizable. Hope everyone else is enjoying Dispatch as much as, you know, me and all my silly other game buddies. Because, yeah, super good game. Love what it's done. Love what it's created. Let you guys have fun. Go make some cool things. This tutorial is going to be out before the October vlog because this is actually... Oh, fucking shit. It's going to be out before the October vlog because this tutorial is going to be really easy to edit. And I'm going to do a lot more editing on the October vlog. And I would prefer that take more time anyway. So yeah, this will be really easy. I could edit this within an hour. Within the hour? Yeah, there we go. But I gotta get ready. I gotta make food and I gotta pick up people because we're going to the mall today. Yay. But yeah, go make yourself an SDN shirt, make something cool, and when you do, like, you know, tell me. Don't hide that from me. I want to know. I want to see. Don't be secretive. I want to see these SDN shirts, okay? Let me know if this is good. Let me know if you guys liked the tutorial. Let me know if it worked, if you actually did it. It's pretty easy. Maybe I should put this on Etsy. I'm not gonna put this on Etsy. You guys got me messed up. Maybe I'll just, yeah, no, it's not going to Etsy. That's why I made a YouTube video for it. Yeah, you guys can be happy because my Etsy stuff, that's for me to know how to make. I'm not giving y'all free money. Hell no. Anyways, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Dude, this shirt is a fit, gang. Oh, you can see my nipples. No.